There is a Social Security payment that has been stuck at just $255 for more than 70 years. And now, Congress is considering a proposal that could raise that one-time payment to $2,900. That is more than 11 times the current amount. So if you are married, have aging parents, receive Social Security, or simply want to understand what your family could be entitled to after a loved one dies, this is a proposal you need to know about. Because this is not about a monthly retirement check. It is about the Social Security lump sum death payment, a one-time benefit that can go to certain surviving spouses or eligible children after an insured worker dies. And the most surprising part is how little that benefit has changed. The maximum payment was set at $255 back in 1954, and under current law, that amount is still $255 today. Think about that for a second. Funeral costs have risen. Cremation costs have risen. Transportation costs have risen. Everything connected with losing a loved one has become more expensive. But this particular Social Security payment has stayed frozen at $255, and that is exactly what lawmakers are now trying to change. Before I show you who could actually receive this money and why the proposed $2,900 amount matters so much, take a second to like this video and subscribe to Social Security Post. We cover Social Security, SSI, SSDI, survivor benefits, spousal benefits, and Medicare changes in simple language. And if you have a Social Security question, leave it in the comments. I also want to know what city and state you're watching from. Now let's get into the proposal. It is called the Social Security Survivor Benefits Equity Act. The current legislation was introduced in both the House and Senate, with Congressman Gabe Almo and Senator Peter Welch leading the effort. The House version is H.R. 6424, and the Senate version is S. 3357. The central idea is simple. Raise the current $255 lump sum death payment to $2,900. And then prevent the same problem from happening again by indexing the payment to inflation. That second part may actually be just as important as the $2,900 headline. Because if Congress simply raised the payment once and then froze it again for another 50 or 70 years, eventually the new amount would lose much of its value too. Under this proposal, the payment would be tied to the Consumer Price Index so it could keep adjusting over time. Now here is where people can easily misunderstand this story. This is not a new $2,900 stimulus check. It is not a payment going to every retiree. And nobody should expect $2,900 to suddenly appear in their bank account. This is specifically a proposed increase to the Social Security lump sum death payment. And even under current rules, not everyone automatically qualifies for that $255 payment. Generally, an eligible surviving spouse may receive it. If there is no qualifying spouse, certain children may qualify instead. SAW says eligible children can include minors, some full-time students ages 18 or 19, and certain disabled adult children depending on when the disability began. And this payment must generally be applied for within 2 years of the family member's death. That 2-year rule matters. Because a family can easily assume that Social Security will automatically send every survivor payment they are entitled to. That is not always how it works. So if a spouse or parent dies, survivors should not assume that every benefit will simply arrive without action. Now let's talk about why lawmakers chose $2,900. The bill is designed to bring this benefit much closer to what the old $255 payment would represent after decades of inflation, and to make it more useful toward real end-of-life costs. Supporters of the legislation specifically argue that the current amount no longer reflects modern burial and cremation expenses. And this is where the real-life difference becomes obvious. Imagine a surviving spouse has just lost their partner. Maybe household income immediately falls. There may be funeral home expenses. There may be transportation costs. There may be unpaid medical bills. There may be cremation or burial expenses. There may even be ordinary household bills that still arrive while the family is grieving. A $255 payment may barely touch those expenses. A $2,900 payment would not solve every financial problem either, but it is an entirely different level of support. And here is another important point. This proposed $2,900 payment would be separate from monthly Social Security survivor benefits. Do not confuse the two. Monthly survivor benefits can continue over time for eligible spouses, children, and certain other family members. The lump sum death payment is simply a one-time payment. So when you hear Social Security survivor benefits, there can actually be more than one type of benefit involved. That distinction matters because somebody may qualify for ongoing monthly survivor benefits and also qualify for the lump sum payment, depending on the circumstances. Now here comes the question everyone should be asking. If this proposal sounds so straightforward, why hasn't Congress already changed the payment? Because changing Social Security benefits requires legislation. And right now, the Social Security Survivor Benefits Equity Act is still a bill under consideration. It has been introduced. It has supporters. But it has not become law. So the correct way to describe this right now is Congress wants to raise the payment from $255 to $2,900. Not. Congress has already approved a $2,900 payment. That difference may sound small in a headline, but financially it is huge. You should never make plans around a proposed benefit as though Congress has already authorized it. But there is still a legitimate reason to view this as encouraging news. The $255 amount has been frozen since 1954. That means lawmakers are finally putting serious attention on a Social Security benefit that has become badly outdated over time. And if the legislation becomes law, it would not just provide a one-time jump. The inflation indexing would help prevent future survivors from ending up in exactly the same situation decades from now. So here is the key takeaway. Today, the Social Security lump sum death payment is still $255. Certain surviving spouses or eligible children may qualify. The new proposal would raise that amount to $2,900 and then index it to inflation. But the proposal is not law yet. And until Congress actually passes it, the current $255 rule remains in place. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think $255 is completely outdated? And if Congress raises this payment, do you think $2,900 is enough given today's funeral, burial, and cremation costs? Tell me what you think in the comments. And if you have a personal question about survivor benefits, widow or widower benefits, Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or spousal benefits, leave that question below too. Like the video, subscribe to Social Security Post, and keep following this closely. Because if this bill moves forward, one of the oldest and most outdated Social Security payments in the system could finally get a major increase.